It was the smell that gave it away first. Jasmine and rot, thick in the air, clinging to the hallway like invisible cobwebs. Hannah noticed it on the second night in her new flat. She figured it was something the previous tenant left behind. Maybe an old plug-in air freshener. Maybe a dead rat in the wall. But by the fourth night, the smell wasn't in the hallway anymore. It was in her bedroom, and it was stronger. She lit candles, opened windows, burned incense. Nothing worked. It sat in her nose like mildew and flowers, a combination that made her stomach turn. Then came the tapping, not loud, just a soft rhythmic tick-tick-tick against the wall. Always around 3 a.m., always behind the same spot, the far corner where the old built-in wardrobe stood. By the end of the week, she stopped sleeping in the room. The landlord dismissed her politely. No love, no history of infestations or paranormal nonsense. The place has been empty for 3 years. You're the first to move in since old Mrs. Delaney. Who? He paused. The woman who used to live there, kept to herself, left everything behind when she moved, or died. Can't remember which. That night, Hannah dreamt of a locked door in her bedroom wall, not the wardrobe. A narrow wooden door with peeling paint and no handle. In the dream, something tapped from behind it, something that wanted out. She woke to the sound of her bedroom door opening. It creaked slowly, deliberately. But when she turned on the lamp, nothing, no one. The flat was still, but the air smelled thick again. Jasmine, and something underneath it. Meat. Hannah decided to tear the wardrobe out. The next morning, it took her 2 hours. Beneath it, plasterboard, pale, cracked, and behind that, a door, exactly like the one in her dream. Same height, same peeling green paint. No handle, no keyhole, just a faint reddish stain at the bottom. She didn't open it, not then. She stared at it for a long time, her breath shallow, her fingers twitching to touch it. She took pictures, sent them to her friend Zoe. Zoe replied in seconds. Looks like an old servant's room or a dumbwaiter. Creepy but cool. Open it. Hannah didn't reply. Instead, she covered it with a sheet and slept on the sofa. That night, the tapping returned, louder, and this time, it replied to her voice. She whispered, trembling, "Who's there?" A pause, then 3 knocks, slow, measured like a response. When she raised her phone to record it, the knocking stopped. But in the silence, she heard something else, breathing low, raspy, from the other side of the wall. The next morning, Zoe came over, all wide-eyed excitement. "You really didn't open it. Oh my God, I'm doing it." Despite Hannah's protests, Zoe pulled the sheet off the hidden door. She laughed nervously. "It's probably just a cupboard. You've been sleeping near a cupboard ghost." They both laughed. Zoe pressed against the frame, pushed once, twice, click. The door opened, just an inch. Darkness inside, thick and unmoving. Zoe leaned forward. "Hello?" A smell hit them both like a wave. Jasmine, but stronger, decay, copper not earth. Hannah gagged. Zoe turned on her phone's flashlight and peeked in. It's a room. No windows, tiny. Stone walls on the floor. Carvings, circles, symbols, scorched into the stone. And in the far corner, a chair with restraints. Zoe's phone died, just blinked off. Hannah grabbed her arm. We're not going in. We close it right now. But the door wouldn't shut. It held firm, as if something on the other side was pushing back. From inside the darkness, they heard something move, not footsteps, dragging, and then a voice croaked, whispered, almost playful. You opened it. Now I'm coming out. The door slammed shut. Hannah and Zoe bolted from the flat. They never went back. Humped. The landlord sold the flat a month later. A young couple moved in. Last anyone heard, they only stayed a week. Left in the middle of the night. Didn't take their things, just ran. And when the estate agent came to check the property, he found something new. The hidden door. Wide open. No sheet, no plasterboard. Just a room, empty, cold, with one faint sound echoing from within. Tap, tap.